doing some experimenting. We are recalling an older mix. This is Curry Clayton. Lord have mercy on me. So if anybody's never seen this, this is how you recall an SSL. Down there is channel 9. See if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. So you'll see like the white is where it's at, and then the well, that one's so close. These are like, this one's totally off. You just move that white till it disappears into the gray, and then once you get all of the lines lined up, then it automatically goes to the next channel. That one's the new one, but our old power supply blew, and it just all this buzzing, and we spent about 2 hours on an iPhone chat with Bruce Millett troubleshooting, and we finally get to the end of the board, and he's like, there's nothing wrong with the board. And then he's like, well, is there like a wall wart that may have went bad or something? So we're getting this weird hum. And I'm like, no, but you know, the power supply I think has been getting weird, because I was starting to get these weird kind of like buzzes on the guitar, almost like a cycling sound. He's like, well, why don't you patch around it? And that's what I did. I took it out and just threw a little 6-way box there, plugged everything in, and buzz was gone. So we got that, and that thing's really awesome. Once we plug that in, man, it sounds totally clean again. So anyway, that's why the recall's kind of strange, because we've been like moving everything kind of everywhere. Anyway, so you look at that black one on the bottom. See, I move it around like that, and I move it right into place, and then it turns gray. And see, it automatically moved to channel 10. And then you go to channel 10 and do the same thing. And that's it, it went right to 13, so it's just jumping across automatically. And actually, we've got this thing down to such a system that from within a record, we can recall the whole next song. We can recall a whole song in usually less than 10 minutes. Kind of do a Chris Lord Algae style. For the most part, we don't touch anything in the rack. If we want more compression, we just hit it harder with Pro Tools. And then the console is, you know, a template. I mean, this is always the kick, this is always the snare, and we kind of got it set up the same way. So then it's just a matter of moving around the EQs and compressors. But once you get fast at it, it takes about 10 minutes. So it's nice. I don't mind it either, because my assistant does, and I get to go upstairs and hang out with my kids. Okay, so I just recalled this mix. This is with the 2500 on the guitar bus. The C bus, which is guitar, piano, strings, rhythmical instruments. As Brower says, instruments that whoosh. And we're going to check out awesome LA3As. It's a pair of matched pair of Uris. So first we're bouncing down with the 2500 on the bus. Then we're going to pop it up, pop in the LA3As. Tweak the mix a little bit though, because the LA3As are actually more neutral, and the 2500s are darker. So the 2500s, the top end is boosted a little bit more on the guitars and pianos and strings and stuff. All right, so let's check it out. So this is the 2500 bounce. Same. Baby, you know. Probably one of the best mixes I've ever done. Such a great mix. This is that dude Curry Clayton, and he's just awesome. It's easy to mix when you're mixing awesome tunes with awesome singers and awesome guitar playing. Great guitar sounds. Derek on drums. Helped me engineer it, I produced it. Really nice. So, let's pop those LA3As in.
Baby, you know.
Can't do this exactly perfect in the sense that, but you can once you print the LA3As, because once you print this it sounds a little different. So what I basically have is I have the 2500 under here, so in I mode you're hearing the LA3As, when I go out you're hearing the print of the 2500s. Won't be exact, but what I'll do then is print the LA3As and then I can go back between the two. So but this is about the best we can do for starters. So LA3As, probably you will not hear any difference on this camera, but baby, you know, 2500. I don't want you to go, no, 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 no. So listening to them back and forth, it's really close. LA3As, 2500. There's just like a hair more, like kind of a little bit of a hair brighter lift or something on the guitars. See, it's like, you know, go like that with the EQ and it'll be the same. Not that big a difference. So next is, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm not going to do it tonight because it's getting late. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to put the 2500 back on the guitars and I'm going to throw that guy on the drum bus. So we're doing the Brower thing. We've got, you know, the B bus is basically bass and drums and effects and it's pumping, and then the C bus is like guitars, keyboards, strings, synths, and that's like whooshing more, so you're getting kind of a multi-motion mix, and then A is all the vocals. So I'm going to put the 2500 back on the guitars, and we're going to try the LA3A on the drums. Alright, so I just put... Let me play this. I just went back to 2500 on guitars, but LA3As on the drum bus, which is drums, bass, and effects. I think I even like that better. So here is the 2500 on both buses. Baby, you know. That's crazy. Baby, you know, I don't want you to go. Yeah, that's nice. It's pretty vibrant. The kick is, everything sounds more lifted. It's not even just brightness. It's kind of got a different, let me see, I don't know, I'm not really sure. Again, this is totally, I'm not doing any kind of scientific thing. I'm just kind of using my ears, not calibrating either, just totally right now using my ears. So here is 2500 on both. Baby, you know, LA3A on drums. Nice. Not hitting that hard. A little bit more. All night long, getting it on to the break of dawn. Lord have mercy on me. Still LA3A. Down 2500. Again, very kind of marginal, but it adds like some air, it seems, to to the drums. Almost sounds like there's a little more of a room or reverb or something. I don't know. And they're hitting about the same. The 2500s are just tapping a dB or so. We're not hitting anything too hard. So anyway, again, here's the 2500s on everything. And again, I know you absolutely cannot hear anything in this camera, but baby, you know. Now LA3A has the drums. I don't want you to go. That's cool. I like that. Let's print it. Alright, so here's a little of what we're doing here with the drums. And again, the other part of this not being obviously perfect is that I didn't mix into the LA3A. This is purely the mix of the 2500, which was the original one. So this is 2500 on both B and C bus, meaning everything: guitars, bass, and drums, all 2500. Again, 2500. And then here's LA3As on the drums. And back to the 2500s on everything. LA3As. And then 2500s. Wow. LA3As have so much energy. It's crazy. That's killer. 2500s right there, and here's LA3As. It's crazy. It's almost like there's more air around the drums. They're also more open. Wow. Groovy.
So my loving on you all night long. We'll be getting it on to the break of dawn. Lord have mercy on me, you know. I don't want you to go.
Doubler.
No, no, no. And all I wanna do, yeah, is throw my loving on you all night long. We'll be getting it on to the break of dawn. Lord have mercy on me.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't want
LA3 no drums are just killer, man.
no, 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 no. And all I wanna do, yeah, is throw my loving on you all night long. We'll be getting it on to the break of dawn. Lord have mercy on me.
Most part, I've had a bit of the same mix rig for about a year or so, and it was just time to kind of shuttle out a couple of pieces and bring in some new stuff. It's cool, man. Yeah, so we've been moving some stuff around here. Moving some stuff out of there. Got those guys in there. Haven't been using these Electrodynes lately. They're great. So we put them in this 2-spacer. We're going to put them up high. You know what I find? For me anyway, because my vision's so bad, I just avoid 500 series stuff. You know, I don't know. I just can't see it. So, but these are really simple to use. You know, just a couple, you know, just knobs and everything's notched. And we're getting a new rack for right here, and we're gonna pop them right up here so I can see them. And they're great. I mean, when we first got them, we were tracking guitars with them. We were mixing guitars with them, and they were just fantastic. And they just sound great. The top end is like really nice on them. So this should be fun. Rock and roll. So it's coming together. Let's put a new rack in there. Our Electrodynes. Our GML is going in there. Where's our stain level? It's in the shop. It's wounded. Yay. Stain level's alive again. The rectifier tube went on it, so just had Mr. Jeff Brown do with the once over. Woody's like that. You're like a mountain man with a knife and the mutton chops.
I'm just a southern boy.
Everybody's calling you Derek Smalls. Dude, you should do the thing with Adam Pitts. They're doing a tribute to Spinal Tap at
the great cover up this year.
Somewhere. It's on Halloween night or something. Yeah. Dude, you should talk to him because you could totally be Derek Smalls. You got the mutton chops and you play bass. You got a big old BC Rich.
No, I don't have one of those. Might borrow one.
Oh, GML power supply. So we messed around with this guy today. Really nice. Really nice sounding. The cool thing is, like, where we get, we kind of dialed in a little, bumped a little like 4K, bumped a hair at 10, did a shelf at like about 18K, and then kind of, I don't know, hit about 300, just a touch. I don't know. Kind of just lifted the whole thing up. Sounds really nice. And then I'm listening to it while I'm like dorking on the net, and then I come over and take it out. And you're like, whoa, big difference. Really nice. Very powerful. I mean, just a little bit is like a lot. You gotta really be careful. Dumped out a bunch of old guitar gear. Stuff that I really wasn't using for this. Got a couple of really big records we're mixing, prepping them now, starting next week. We pushed everything back, waiting for this, and I've got a Sontech MEP 250EX coming on Monday. Really nice. Alright, so the saga of the new mix setup is we had a GML 8200 for the master bus, and we had a Sontech MEP 250EX come in today, and we put them both through their paces, and pretty self-explanatory how that went, huh, Woody? Sontech is amazing. GML was cool, but I don't know. I like the sound of this better. The top end was warmer. The bottom end was insane, man. Like bumping at 60. Like with the GML, it was like when you bumped 60, it added like low end to the mix, and it was nice. When you bumped 60 on this, it was like it brought out the bass, and it brought out the bass playing. Like it like enhanced like the sound of the fingers on the strings. Had a very different reaction to the bass. Much better. This was much better. I think the GML would be really better suited for clean music, like pop stuff, R&B. But I think, we do a lot of gritty country and heavy rock here, and kind of grimy singer-songwriter rock stuff. I think this is going to be the ticket. It sounds beautiful. It sounds absolutely beautiful. We were running around with a hammer too. cool, different thing with the tubes.